Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. Real Madrid 1, Atletico Madrid 1. More points dropped. A draw isn't what we need. And is that the title handed to Barcelona because of the players almost not trying to go for it from the beginning? Now, I don't know if it's just me, and obviously everyone has their own opinion, and I respect that. But for me, I felt like from the start we weren't going in with the same hunger and the same passion for the last couple of games. We weren't going for it. You know, and the last time I said that was against Rayo Vallecano, where we lost 3-2 away from home, and that was understandable because it was just before the World Cup. The players didn't want to take too many risks. But I think this time out it's more like a fatigue, more like a tiredness issue. And I can get that. Modric and Camavinga were straight away rested for this one. Uh, and, you know, it just didn't feel like we were going for it. And look, Atletico deserved something from this game. And they got a draw at the Bernabeu, which is arguably a very good result for them because it's a draw. It's a draw against your arch rivals. Uh, let's talk about the goals. First goal was scored by Atletico actually. Jimenez, after a Griezmann free kick was delivered into the box, Jimenez heads it in to give Atletico the lead. And then, 18 years of age, Alvaro Rodriguez coming on and scoring the equalizer. Brilliant. Good cross in by Modric from the corner and a good header to equalize for Real. But are we really going to be relying on an 18-year-old to get us the goals? Are we really doing that? Are we? Now, look, let's talk about some of the chances and then we'll talk more about the season, right? Asensio with a chance 9 minutes in, testing Oblak. Carrasco with a low effort beaten away by Courtois 22 minutes in. Vini Jr. pulling it back for Benzema, but Benzema couldn't get a touch on it 15 minutes in. Correa was shown a straight red card after seemingly elbowing Rudiger at his chest 64 minutes. And that's it. So, let's have a talk about the season now. Now, if you go all the way back at the start, around about a month or so ago, we were in the Super Copa final. We lost, right? And then we won the Club World Cup. And here we are. Laliga, we are going to be 10 points behind if Barca beat Almeria, which I believe they will. I think they will do that. So that's 10 points, right? Champions League, we've just beaten a Liverpool side who are arguably this season mid-table, right? And we'll probably make it to the quarterfinals, but we've got teams like Napoli who are still in it. And Napoli are arguably the most informed team in Europe. How are we going to match up if we do, face Napoli? So that's that. And then we've got the Copa del Rey, which is our next game, right? Thursday. Now, Barcelona will have the hunger to try to go for it because they've just been knocked out in the Europa League by Manchester United. So, look, I believe that if you look at the remaining trophies we're in, excluding the ones we've already played, which we lost the Super Copa and then we won the Club World Cup, La Liga, Champions League, Copa del Rey, 3 trophies left. I could see us winning probably 1. And that's not La Liga, that's either the Copa del Rey or the Champions League. And both of them are hard in their own ways. Now, if I told you at the end of the season, right, that we are going to win the Club World Cup and we're going to win the Copa del Rey, how happy will you be? From a scale of 1 to 10. You're probably not going to give me 10. You're not going to give me 9. I doubt people give me 8 or 7. maybe 6, but probably 5. You'll probably be, you know what? We've won 2 trophies, but they aren't the La Ligas. They aren't the Champions League. And again, we could win the Champions League. We might win the Champions League. But if I told you we win the Champions League and the Club World Cup, how happy will you be? Okay, maybe that is from a 5 to maybe a 7. Okay, now we are a 7. We are happy. But are we going to do that? Are we realistically winning the Champions League? We are not. So realistically, except for the Champions League, we've got Laliga, and we're bottling it as well. And we have to rely on the Copa del Rey to win something, except for the Club World Cup. So look, this season will be very poor if we fail to win the Champions League, because the Liga is now seemingly done and dusted. Barca beat Almeria away, 10 points with about 15 games to go. We are not overcoming that. We are the comeback kings, but we are not overcoming 10 points because we are dropping too many points. 10 points with about 15 games behind or left to go of the season, it's not going to happen. And then you got the Champions League. We got Liverpool at home next. We've already beaten them 5-2. We'll probably go to the quarterfinals, but the teams are still in the Champions League so far. I've seen some teams perform quite well. Napoli are a team that you don't want to be playing. I will argue Bayern Munich on their day are a very good side. Teams like Dortmund, AC Milan, Inter Milan, you never know. Any other teams? I feel like I'm forgetting some. Man City will probably still make it through one day. So, Man City with the players they have will be quite tough as well. So, look, realistically, the Champions League is not going to be easy. It's never easy. Right? The Champions League is never easy. However, we've just made it harder for ourselves with the pressure. Because, look, I'm sure if Ancelotti finishes the season with only the Club World Cup, or the Club World Cup and the Copa del Rey, and he fails to win the La Liga and Champions League, he'll probably get to keep his job. Right? He'll probably be offered to stay. Right? I don't think he will get the sack. But I know the club are saying, look, we'll address the situation at the end of the season. But if we don't win it, I doubt he'll be sacked because it's quite harsh. It's more like will he walk out of the job? Will he choose to, manage like Brazil? That is like what he chooses. Now, look, we have no idea whether Ancelotti wants to manage Brazil or he will stay or he wants to stay. But realistically, that is still a bad season for Real Madrid standards, right? Because if we only win the Club World Cup or win the Club World Cup and the Copa del Rey, that's not good enough. But we expect to be winning the Liga and Champions League. Now, you could say that's one part of it being arrogant, but isn't that part of the club's success? If you're not arrogant about your club winning, you can't be successful. Arrogant doesn't have to be bragging. Look, arrogance doesn't have to be my club has won so many, your club has won nothing. That it doesn't have to be that. It could be my club is winning, hence why if we don't win, we are not a good club. Now that is one part of arrogance that helps you improve as a person. It helps you improve in life. And people can laugh at Real Madrid if they want, and Real Madrid fans all they want for being arrogant, because who is winning the trophies? Who is winning La Ligas and Champions Leagues especially? Real Madrid have won it the most. In the whole of Europe, Real Madrid have done it the most. And we are an arrogant side. But we are still winning Champions Leagues. So look, arrogance is a part of football. It's a part of a way to improve yourself. And obviously, it's, going to be poor to see that we are not going to win a Liga or Champions League this season, because I can't see us winning either of those. I really can't. La Liga, 10 points, it's done. Champions League, we've got so many good teams in there. and Real Madrid just don't know if they can perform. So look, obviously I hope we can win the Champions League, but it's not easy. It's not easy. But next time we got Barcelona in the Copa del Rey. Hopefully we get to beat them at least. But we'll see. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's review. Hit the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.